It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill, Albert Suarez.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got it. One away.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And now, Hesung Kim. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. This offense is ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
If there was ever a time for an offense to get off to a fast start, this is it. They have to build up confidence early in this ball game and feed off of that momentum the rest of the way. No room for error in this one. They are desperate for a win.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. And that one upstairs. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Baltimore, And on the hill for the Dodgers, big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Glasnow, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Jordan Westburg in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And they'll do it again. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appealed to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one almost got him.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. World Series Game 3. To the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. Suarez back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Will Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Swinging a foul straight back.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And a swing and a miss.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk, and that's their first base runner of the game. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
At the belt and fires. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. O'Neill flies around third. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
the next to hit for the Orioles. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Glasnow. Ready and deals. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Man at second. Foul ball there. And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. To first, might be 2. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the World Series on the show. On to the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Hernandez getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman squeezes it. 1 down.
Batting it, the center fielder.
And next for L.A., James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Two outs, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. And the slider just misses. And another ball. That to right. Conforto on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Center fielder,
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Up and in.
Ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez corrals it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan.
2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Whips it to first. Top of the fourth.
Now batting, number 6.
Now the number 2 hitter, Hae-Sung Kim, grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Tying run is at first here in Game 3 of the World Series. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Pickoff move to first.
Hey!
Outside low. They're now 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Tying run and scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
and
off,
now, Gunnar Henderson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Orioles did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Walked his first time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
O'Hearn at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no
he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a curve is down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering upstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He can play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Cowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. Adley Rutschman up next. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Adley Rutschman digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
for the
a pitcher's duel
Dodgers, the
so
right
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
Michael
starters have performed up to this point. Suarez back to work. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that is out of play. That one misses. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fastball is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. On a line. Hauls it in for the out. James Outman getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
Outman.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up and in. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. That one outside. Ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
World Series
Leading
Game
off
3.
for the Orioles,
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nabs it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric.
And here is Cedric Mullins. Both 2 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Glasnow picks to first. Mullins dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's outside.
That's outside.
And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2's the count. 2-2.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Dodgers trailing by a run here in Game 3 of the World Series. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. In there at the knees. Here's the 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Mateo sends it to first. And Hernandez is out. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. You talked about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Kirby Yates getting ready to go. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. And a curve is down and in.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's off the inside corner. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You got a full count.
Swing and a pop-up. Rojas makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glasnow. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching
change here, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Inside, 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Michael Conforto will climb in. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. No, also getting ready. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering is downstairs. James Outman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing called strike. And it's 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 38. Kirby Yates.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
The right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And there's the strike. Next offering misses down and away. That's off the mark. Inside. 2-1. And downstairs.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
The catcher, number 35. Adley.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one in there across the letters. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And that drops in for a strike. Two outs. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Mountcastle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Andy Pajas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
First pitch, and he just misses. Late swing, fouled off. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That one off the mark. Now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And the batter now, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Splits the plate, 0-1. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 3 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips. Back to the top of the order now. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Phillips, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
In the dirt, going to count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering is down low. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Makes the catch for the out.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan preparing to come on if needed. That's in there. That's strike 1. Foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped in the air, left side. Hernandez. He's got it. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Kim in the box now, takes strike one. And the 0-1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And out number one on the grab.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Ohtani.
He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one misses. Ball one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down, runner at first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Pickoff throw, Ohtani back in.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there, and safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swinging a foul out of play. And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to plate than it was supposed to.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And here's the catcher, Will Smith, trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late here in Game 3.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he had it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Blake Trinan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
The left
A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that one is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pajas under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. There's the strike. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 3. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, lunges, got it.
Now
He kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Trinan, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Trying to send this extra innings.
Ball. 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing across here this half. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Enrique Hernandez. Bautista back to work. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there,
it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Digging in, Andy Pajas. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas will hit next.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Felix Bautista gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading
we're
off
in extras here.
Orioles,
now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Got
the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Trying to move the runners over. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. That clips the corner.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. He and the Orioles walk it off in Game 3.
Postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
'Cause I'm with that, hope you watch me go back.